الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والذين هم لأماناتهم وعهدهم راعون والذين هم على صلواتهم يحافظون أولئك هم الوارثون الذين يرثون الفردوس هم فيها خالدون. ولقد خلقنا الإنسان من سلالة من طين ثم جعلناه نطفة في قرار مكين ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين. ثم إنكم بعد ذلك لميتون ثم إنكم يوم القيامة تبعثون.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من زوال الإيمان ومن شماتة الأعداء ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Our most honored elders, highly revered brothers and sisters alike, once again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as always. He deserves our praise and adoration without any measurement. Last night we report, inshallah kareem, being the fourth day of Ramadan, we started a new surah, Suratul Mumin, having completed Suratul Hajj towards the end of last year's Ramadan. We gave thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yesterday. We renew the same appreciation to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala today. We thank Him for tomorrow, even yesterday, inshallah, to Yawm al-Qiyamah. We discussed yesterday about the qualities of whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prepared al-Firdaus for. Allahu Akbar. He didn't mention anybody by name. He didn't mention the name of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha corroborated and confirmed the Prophet sallallahu anything Allah made mention from number 1 up to number 10 up to 11, those qualities they were in the life and then in the personality of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number 1, we made mention of salah. Nobody will do what is expected of him in terms of salah better than Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as he made mention that ju'ilat qurratu aini fi salah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me the opportunity to have the coolness of my eye whenever I establish salah. Then about running away from language, obscenity, atrocity, sin, bid'ah, shirk, no one will do it better than Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number 3, those who pay zakat. Number 4, we made mention of those who protect their private parts. Number 5, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made mention of those, anytime they make any promise, they keep the promise and inshallah the trust entrusted into their hand, they discharge it to the beneficiaries. Yet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought back the issue of salah. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَلَى صَلَوَاتِهِمْ يُحَافِظُونَ. He mentioned salah to open the category. He also mentioned salah to seal it up. These are whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Insha'Allah kareem, ulaika humul warithun. They are the inheritors. Not only that, they are the most successful human beings in dunya, most successful human beings on the day of Qiyamah. May Allah make you and I to be from among them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, ulaika humul warithun. Part of the reward for them is that they are the real inheritors. Alladhina yarithuna al-firdaus. Those who are going to be given firdaus on the day of Qiyamah. And we make mention of Al-Firdaus, all the water supply of all the Al-Jannah on the day of Qiyamah, they will all tap from Firdaus. The office of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which also contains the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is balanced on top of Al-Firdaus. That means Allah himself, Jalla Jalaluhu, Al-Firdaus is also holding and accommodating the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah grant all of us the opportunity to be in Al-Jannah for Firdaus. Today, inshallah, Allah is going to talk to you and I about the formation of mankind. Where were we? Where are we? And where we are going? Allahu Akbar Kabira. Step by step. Just like we treated Salah from the Takbiratul Ihram up to recitation, up to Ruku'an, up to Sujood, up to sitting in between Ruku and Sujood, and in between Sajdatain, up to termination of Salah. The same way, formation of mankind, where we were before we are where we are today. Allahu Akbar. Then, what we are expected to do where we are today to determine where we'll be, inshallah, where we live, where we are today. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to mankind, telling Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the part of his signs is that he claims full ownership of human being. Al-Khaliqu. No one created all of you, no one created all of us, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, we are not meant to be servants of anybody but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah says in Suratul Mumin, after that verse says, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ.
وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ ثُمَّ خَلَقْنَا النُّطْفَةَ عَلَقَةً فَخَلَقْنَا الْعَلَقَةَ مُضْغَةً فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ. Indeed, we have created mankind. Min sulalatin min tin, from an extract of clay. Allahu Akbar. Min sulalatin min tin. We have created mankind right from Adam alayhi salam. Min sulalatin min tin, from an extract of a clay, from a tin. Tin, according to Imam At-Tabari, he says when Allah created Adam alayhi salam, the name Adam was called first was clay. Tin, he was called tin. Because nobody knew anything to be called tin then before Allah created Adam alayhi salam. Then, min sulalatin min tin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created it from an extract of clay. Imam At-Tabari in his tafsir said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reportedly that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent angel to go and bring a particular clay, a particular sand from somewhere. And from there, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam. Before, there was no any mankind. Iblis was among the jinn, And then he was staying there uppermost in the heaven with the angels. When Allah created Adam, the scholars of Tafsir said, خَلَقَهُ جُمْلَةً وَاحِدًا. Allah created Adam alayhi salam once and for all. Then Sulala, all other progeny, the children of Adam alayhi salam, Allah SWT created all of us min nutfa. Allahu Akbar. That's the same way Allah SWT talks about. He created Adam in one day. He was never pregnant. He was never an infant. Nobody put anything together. No any human being was alive before Allah created Adam alayhi salam. That means he was the first creature in terms of that formation. And Allah SWT now brought all of us according to Imam Ajari al-Tabari alayhi rahmatullah. He says, ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. Then all other children of Adam alayhi salam, mankind generally, we now made them and placed them nutfa to become sperm. And nutfa, a small drop of water, semen, Allahu Akbar, min bayni sulbi wa tarai, from sul wa tarai, from back of a man and a bone within the chest of a woman. Allah SWT brought them together. That is nutfa. Then, fi qararin makin, Allah SWT said, we kept this thing safely in a very safe lodging. What is that lodge? Al-Arham, the womb of our mothers. Nobody could tamper with that thing inside. Allahu Akbar. The woman that is carrying pregnancy does not know what is inside our womb. The man that they went together as husband, he didn't know, he doesn't know, he can never know what is inside the womb. Allah SWT says, جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً. We kept it there as sperm. Allahu Akbar. فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. In a settled place, in a lodging that is more kept. Allahu Akbar. Allah says, thereafter, ثُمَّ خَلَقْنَا النُّطْفَةَ عَلَقًا. Then we kept the sperm there. At a time, we now made from that sperm عَلَقًا, clot of blood. You can see your formation. I can see my formation. Every single son of Adam today passed through this means. Nobody again will be created the way Allah created Adam alayhi salam. Nobody again will be created the way Allah created Isa alayhi salam. With a woman without a man. Adam, no man, no woman. All of us, a man and a woman. Now Allah SWT says, we made that semen to transform to what we call Allahu Akbar, alaqa, a clot of blood. Therein, Allah SWT says, فَخَلَقْنَا الْعَلَقَةَ مُضُغًا. Therefore, at some point, we move that clot of blood to mudugah, a little lump of flesh. A flesh, just like small, that one can use to swallow amala. Allahu Akbar kabir. A king today, an emir today, president today, minister today, imam today, muaddin today, ma'mun today. That was our beginning. Allahu Akbar kabir. Allahu Akbar kabir. None of us can remember what happened to him or her during this period. Nobody. That is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, fi qararin makin, Allah kept it in a safe place. And Allah transformed that clot of blood to mudugah, a lump of flesh. Then it is there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kept it. The next thing is that فَخَلَقْنَا الْمُضْغَةَ عِظَامًا. As human being is there, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, we made from that small flesh عِظَامًا. We made bones. From clot, sperm to clot to flesh to now having a bone. Allahu Akbar. Thereafter, as having the bone, that is why Allah created head. Head cannot be like the stomach. And the stomach is soft. If the head is soft, it will, in fact, orange will have been better than the head. Allahu Akbar. Izama. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made a formation. We were there, shapeless. Allah now made shape out of all of us. Allahu Akbar. As this was going on, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَكَسَوْنَا الْعِظَامَ لَحْمًا. Then the next thing, we now clothed, we put clothes on the flesh, on the bones. Lahma, we put the bigger flesh. Allahu Akbar. The small flesh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala removed bones and made formation. Thereafter, Allah now made this formation to have a bigger shape. That is big flesh. That is why they can take. You have the stomach, so many things inside. There's no any being. A child that will be born, if there's no leg, the formation is not complete. For all of us, we need to give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. As Allah did this, we clothe that bone, or those bones we formed, inshallah, we clothe so that it will be moving gradually from nothing before. The woman will just be vomiting. She will just be vomiting. She doesn't know what is there. She will cook something for herself, something she wants to eat. At the end of the day, after cooking it, she will not eat it again. If she makes any effort or somebody forces her to take, she will vomit. A pregnant woman will not move to another neighborhood. The neighborhood they are doing the rice and beans concoction, no good material, no good ingredient. That will be the one she would like to eat. The one with the cow head, cow leg, cow tail, she will not like that one. Allahu Akbar Kabir. So all this, the period, this formation of human beings inside the womb of our mother, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what is inside. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, as this progresses, the next Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Umma ansha'nahu khalqan akhara. That sperm and semen of that day, that small clot of that day, a thick blood of that day, small bones that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala assembled together of that day. Today, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ansha'nahu khalqan akhar, is now the one we are brought forth to form a new creation. Allahu Akbar. Allah says, Fatabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqin. Blessed is Allah, blessing himself by himself, for his power and majesty. Allahu Akbar. Allah says, exalted is he, ahsanul khaliqin, the best of all creators. Allahu Akbar kabira. Imam Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, on the authority of Abu Musa al-Ash'ari, radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, is in Musnad Imam Ahmad. The hadith Prophet says, Inna Allah khalaqa Adam min qabdatin qabadaha min jami'il ard. The first creation of mankind was Adam alayhi salam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam. As he created him, min qabdatin, from a handful, just small portion of clay, portion of sand. But he says, Min jami'il ard. Allahu Akbar. The angel of Allah actually went around. He picked small quantity. For instance, from Sham, small quantity. From Cameroon, small quantity. From Nigeria, small quantity. From Saudi, small quantity. From Singapore, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala coupled a small scale of clay and sand. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala held it like this. Jalla Jalaluhu. That's what the beginning of formation of Adam alayhi salam. فَجَاءَ بَنُو آدَمْ عَلَى قَدْرِ الْأَرْضِ. Thereafter, apart from the clay, then the children of Adam, they now came in manifolds, in groups, meaning only Adam alayhi salam, Allah used the clay to form, to create. All other ones, we are products of coming up together of husband and wife. Then Prophet ﷺ progresses. He said, Ja'a minul ahmar. From that clay of that day, some part of clay, white, red, black, gray, that was the formation Allah later set down across dunya, forming children of Adam alayhi salam. Allahu Akbar. We all belong to Adam. Wa Adam min turab. Kullukum li Adam. Prophet says, Kullukum li Adam. Any human being on the surface of earth, all of you are from Adam. Wa Adam min turab. Whereas Adam alayhi salam was created from turab, sand, clay. Now, the formation of Adam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used his own fire to breathe the soul, the heart inside the clay, and Allah created Adam alayhi salam. He was there in Jannah alone. He did not know what to do. He became bored. Nobody, no one to say good morning, no one to say good afternoon, no one to say good evening. He was just there. The scholar said in Tafsir, he felt alone, just like you and I cannot live alone. Nobody. Even if you have money, you have everything. be in the old bungalow for 1 year. No single person that will come and meet you there. Just come out and go out. Sometimes you will not come on time. Some will come 12 a.m. so that just pass night and then go out the following morning. But remember where we shall be alone inside our cupboard. That's what Allah SWT has seen. That is why we need to do goodness on earth so that we meet goodness in our cupboard. May Allah make it easier for all of us. For Adam alayhi salam, Allah created him jumlatan wahida, and He created all of us, as we made mention, from clay. This process, one by one, grain by grain, and then from the clay, angel brought to Allah SWT. Prophet says, "Minhum ja'a minhum al-ahmar." From children of Adam alayhi salam, there are white, there are red, al-ahmar, wal-aswad, there are apia, white, wal-aswad, there are black, wa bayna dhalika, and many more. Allahu Akbar. You see one person, it's like charcoal. That's the way Allah SWT created him. Alladhi khalaqaka fasawwaka fa'adala fi ayyi suratin ma sha'a rakkaba. From this same clay, Allah brought to create Adam alayhi salam. The formation of that, Allah did it all across. That was what made all of us. We have white Arab people, we have European people, we have black Africa. Even among Africans, we still have some white, like Egypt, like Morocco. We have those who are in between black and white, like Zimbabwe. They have Arab among them, like white men, and they have black also. Go to Senegal, you give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Go to Cameroon, go to this and that. All of us, kullukum li Adam. You are all from Adam alayhi salam. Allah did this deliberately. Then Prophet sallam proceeded, wal khabith wa tayyibu wa bayna dhalik. Yet Allah made from children of Adam alayhi salam al khabith, evil people. May Allah not make all of us from al-khubatha. Evil people. Wa tayyib, and Allah made good people from among children of Adam alayhi salam. Kidnappers, they are evil from children of Adam alayhi salam. Thieves, armed robbers, they are evil from children of Adam alayhi salam. Those who pronounce Iman and pray every now and then, they are from Adam alayhi salam. Those who believe that there is no God at all, they are from children of Adam alayhi salam. They are the Khubatha. Al-Khabith min al-Tayyib wa al-Tayyib min al-Khabith. All this Allah created everybody. No single human being will be seen somewhere, no matter how evilish. And then evil, dreadful, the person is, Allah created him. And then in another formation, Allah created son, Zakaran. Allah created son, Untha. We were not there to tell Allah that I wanted to be a man. No. I wanted to come from masculine, feminine. Allah did all this. Yet from Adam alayhi salam. Yet the same processes. Yet the same patterns of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After that, there are some who are tall. Because some don't go by number from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, children of Adam. There are those who are short. They are dwarf. Those ones, yet from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, children of Adam alayhi salam. There are those mutawasitun, not too tall, not too short. Allahu Akbar. Yes, from Adam alayhi salam, there are those in between, lean and fat. Allahu Akbar. All these, Allah brought them together and said, Fatabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqin. For us to know this process, scholars of Tafsir, they gave us admonition. The reason why a husband needs to be nice to the wife. At this material time, the pregnant women, mothers, they don't know anything can change. By Salatul Zuhr, they want this. After Salatul Zuhr, you have gone around. As far as going to Pape to go and look for the money cooker. You bring it, she finishes the salah, she doesn't want to eat it. The scholars are saying we need to look inward because this is a new thing happening in them. A woman is carrying another creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not easy. It is not easy. Now, in hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, inna ahadakum yujma'u khalquhu fi batni ummihi 40 laylatan nutfa. Allahu Akbar. 40 yawman nutfa. Every single one of you, from number one to last person or human being on earth today, yujma'u khalquhu, the formation, the creation of every one of you was done by assembling you. Allahu Akbar kabira. Allahu Akbar kabira. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, yujma'u khalquhu. Prophet ﷺ told us, every single one of us was compounded and assembled in the womb of his mother. For 40 days, a sperm. Sperm is there 40 days. 40 days. This 40 days, anything can happen. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala treats all the women individually because of their individual differences. All under Mashiach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some, they don't feel it. Some will not know they are pregnant until 2 months. Some until 3 months. Some until 4 months. Some from that one day. Jalla Jalaluka ya Allah. They may not know that it is 1 day or 2 days, but immediately that thing moves from Sulbu at Taroi and comes together to form human being. They start feeling strange. You are applying perfume. You want to go to the man's place. I don't like this kind of perfume. Then you bring another one, the one that you don't like at all. That's the one women will appreciate. Some you are just driving by and they will perceive aroma of a food being cooked in a bacha. You know the type of food that will be cooked in bacha. There's something illa mashallah. Perhaps you may not find turkey there. You may not find chicken there. Assembly of some bones and something to give out to Allah. That is why you say you have to look for it. Anywhere you buy that kind of food, you get it. Allahu Akbar. One sheikh was saying this, I think last week, part of the experiences. A man will move from here to Guagalada to go and look for a particular thing. By the time you come back, you have expressed yourself this happening and say, Wallahi, I'm not feeling like eating it again. So say, Wallahi, say, no, she's not the one. At the time she was requesting, she needed it. The time you have brought it, she doesn't want it again. And any attempt to force her to take it, then you may land in the hospital. Or another time spent trying to get her back. Wallahu ta'ala. Now, every single one of us were inside the womb of our mother 14 days, just nutfa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Prophet told us, ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً مِثْلَ ذَلِكَ. Allah then nutfa, you was there just from nutfa to alaqa, a clot of blood, we mentioned, another 40 days. Then another 40 days, Allahu Akbar kabira, muduga, a lump of flesh, little flesh, just like we fried, what we call meat, either cow meat or whatever, beef, the one you can take for 1 meal at a time. That's the formation of every single one of us. Allahu Akbar kabira. Then, after that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Fayursal, Prophet said, Fayursal ilayhi malak. An angel will now be sent when exactly the first 40 days plus another 40 days, plus another 40 days for every single one of us, then 4 months. A 4-month-old pregnancy, at that material time, Allah will send an angel to go and do the needful. What is needful? Allahu Akbar. Yukmaru bi arba'i kalimat. That being, that formation, that the upcoming creation of Allah inside you, which at 40 or 4 months, then Allah will send angel, go and write 4 things for him or her. The first one, the category rizki, the provision he or she will leverage upon in dunya will be written by angel of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inside the womb, the fourth month. The kind of deeds, all these deeds in dunya, what's going to do? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask the angel to write it. The lifespan of that being, it is going to come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the day of delivery. Allahu Akbar. Some will go days later. Some will not even wait to get what we call names. Some will go after 100 years. Some will go after 100 and something years. Some will go at the time they are becoming mature. All these are part of the deeds and then inshallah, divine of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All are part of the decrees of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We only beg Allah in dunya, but no one, as Imam Malik said in one of his write-ups, Jitu la alam min ayna walakin haraytu. I came from nowhere, I don't know, I just saw myself in dunya, likewise you and I. All this we are reading today, nobody can do a flashback. You say, oh, that was why my mom was screaming. You can never remember. You are not the one. You are not the one to tell that story. That was why anytime they were cooking, my mother would be vomiting there, not you. You are only reporting your own younger brother when he was pregnant, not you. Nobody will remember. Then, having written for him, the ajal, last span, then, who are Shahid out Shahid, Shahid out Shahid. They will write for him if he's going to be, Allahu Akbar, a successful, somebody who will get the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's hidayah, or Shaqi, the one that will have the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sa'id is a mu'min. Shaqi is the one who turns against the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who does not believe in La ilaha illallah. Now, all these four, they got to be rizqi. That is why we don't need to fight when we get to dunya. But why is somebody richer than another? It is not a mathematics you and I need to solve for Allah. The category is rizqi. Before that infant, at that material time, Allah with his kun fayakun, had told the angel, and the angels of Allah, La ya'asuna Allah ma amara, wa yaf'aluna ma yu'marun. They will not maltreat, they will not dubiously deliver the message of Allah. No. They will not play any hanky-panky. They will not take something because this woman is like this, they will cannot take this one to this. No. Then the scholars, they said, we need to all go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all go to Allah with prayers. When the pregnancy reaches 4 months, why at that material time we invoke Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for better sustenance, for a long lifespan, inshallah, or span, and then we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make the child to be sa'id, somebody who will be in Al-Jannah, and inshallah to give him all the wealth to worship Allah, or all the sunnah said by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We can see now. At that material time, Allah did that to all of us, and He's still doing, because every now and then, as we speak, there are pregnant women. As we speak, there are pregnant mothers. As we speak, and the formation is the same with you, the same with me, the same way. It's the same process for you, the same process for me. What we are saying in essence is that human being needs to understand where he was coming from, to know what exactly brought him to this place. Allahu Akbar. Like we talk of Imam Malik rahimahullah ta'ala. Ma khalaqnakum abasa. Allah did not create us just to wait around, to gallivan around. No. Everything, it is al-akhadu bil asbab. Allah had written the destiny. No one can change it. But in Hadith of Prophet ﷺ, you can use dua to change that destiny. Now you need to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Part of our deeds, Prophet ﷺ says, someone who is a cheerful giver, and he gives, is a cheerful giver, he gives to the needy, and he tries to bring together the tie of kinship. His mother's side, his father's side, he brings them together every now and then. He gives them for what Allah has given to him. Is inshallah that will grant him more long life from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 2, if someone does a lot of istighfar and tawbatan nasuha, is part of name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah gives him. Part of what we need to do also, to note our limits in this regard, to know our limits. When you flash back and you know that where you are coming from, every single one of us, we are one. But because of the disparity in our destiny, that is why we don't need to look down upon any son of Adam. One is a mechanic, don't write him off. Please bring your mouth. Don't ever put your mouth in my discussion because he doesn't have money. But the one you are putting his mouth in discussion has all everything but it doesn't bring. That mechanic, wallahi, is better in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Majret, don't look at someone and say, Dalla, go there, Dalla. I don't want to see you here again ever. Why? Because of the way he dresses. When you see somebody who don't know, what is wearing Babari, Ayana Bay, Anzalabia, you don't know him. No. Don't judge the book by its cover. Believe that all of you came from the same process, the same channel. Allah in His own wisdom had made you rich. Allah in His own wisdom had made that one to be wretched. Allah in His own wisdom had made all of us within here as men. He made some women. It is not by our own request. One may be asking Allah, you say, Baba so Joji, all these children are male. And one mother of boys. So you, Allah, mother of boys. And somebody is looking for one boy. Somebody is looking for one girl. And Allah SWT will not give the one that is looking for. Allah gives to whoever. يَهَبُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ إِنَاثًا وَيَهَبُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ الذُّكُورَ أَوْ يُزَوِّجُهُمْ ذُكْرَانًا وَإِنَاثًا وَيَجْعَلُ مَنْ يَشَاءُ عَقِيمًا إِنَّهُ عَلِيمٌ قَدِيرٌ. The most important thing is that humility. Humility from where we are coming from. Number 2, humbleness. The same way between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and between us and fellow human beings. Number 3, our transaction in dunya. You know that for somebody to be called a professor, name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, respect that. That one that is not a professor in his own way, it could be a banking saloon operator and he's doing fine, respect him for that. What binds all of us together is element to shahada. And that is what Allah will bring forth on the day of Qiyamah. Now, kings, kingmakers, governors, ministers, all these are part of Rahim of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That Allah can give to anybody. The same way as Allah did this to all of us, as He made mention in Suratul Mumin, the same way all the governors, they came through the same channels. It is not because they got first class and others did not get that made them to be governors. No. Some of them did not even go to university. Yes. And they are governors. Some of them, they didn't even know anything about what to say. Okay, this is this and that. In their own choosing field. Some, Wallahu ta'ala. The same way, ministers, go to National Assembly. All these are part of Rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why a Muslim is warned against al-kufr bil qadar. See why I'm wearing babaniga, and another is wearing babaniga. How many wearers of babaniga? This is not from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see, this one, that. No, don't query Allah. Give thanks to Allah who had given that person and request from Allah, like Musa alayhi salam. Rabbi inni lima anzalta ilayya min khayrin faqir. Whatsoever Allah given to somebody is still within the realm of Allah, plenty. And we say this, we remind ourselves, there shouldn't be any grudge against anybody. You are saying this person Allah has given to him as the same Allah who has given him to keep his own inshallah upon righteousness, the same Allah should give you from what He has given that fellow. Then, when you now follow all these, Allah says, Fatabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqin. If I don't deserve a praise and appreciation from you, human beings, I praise myself. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah praises Himself on behalf of the ungrateful souls. They are ungrateful souls. They are those who said Allah does not exist at all. Ungrateful souls are those whom Allah has given the Rahmah, but they use the Rahmah to intimidate the masses. We make mention, part of our khutbah, any Muslim brother who is a POS operator, he should get the Rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, charge the little you are charging and ask Allah to put barakah in it. It's better from to get much more money. We said it. Much more money. At the end of the day, you won't know how you spend the money. You won't know upon which you spend that money. Making life difficult for the masses, we need to be very careful. Those on top, serving with the responsibility, Allah place them there. Those who are bottom, Allah place them there. And Allah can never make any mistake. No. But He does that, Allah says, وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. Within yourself, look at yourself from head to toe. أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. Won't you see anything for which you say, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin? Look at your eyes. Some are born blind. You are seeing. You won't appreciate the sightness until you see the one that is asking you to take him to the same masjid you are going. Some, they are born Allahu Akbar Kabira with deformations of different grains from the same Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the same process. Now Allah has given you ثُمَّ أَنْشَأْنَاهُ خَلْقًا آخَرَ. We have not brought forth a good formation of a human being who people must wait for before they take any decision. Won't you thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? In your place of work, you say director of human resources must come before they begin the meeting. The same one head, the director of human resources, the one that will carry the file for director of human resources, the same one head. That is why the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes in. If the one they wait for did not pray, the one that is carrying the file, he prays. The one that is carrying the file will enter Jannah. The one that has been waited for and he didn't pray will enter hell. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So from this formation, Allah allocated to us different destiny. Now, having said all of this, Allah SWT said, ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ بَعْدَ ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ لَمَيِّتُونَ. Nobody is an immortal. With all the processes of your formation, where you were coming from to where you are today, don't relax that you have found yourself comfort zone. No. ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ لَمَيِّتُونَ. Short banker. Allah said, ثُمَّ إِنَّ. Look at it. Thereafter, you may spend, the one that spent 100 years, with one that spent 200 years, the one that spent 70 years, the one that spent 40 years on earth, all of you, ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ لَمَيِّتُونَ. You are not going to live forever in this dunya. One day, you must be brought back to me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look at it. The scholars of Tafsir, the exegists, they said, when human being looks at all this, right from where he was coming from, he knows that in dunya is not a place, not an abode for him to start a flamboyant life that will prevent him from the purpose for which Allah brought him to this dunya. Is anybody in doubt of the purpose for us to be in dunya? It's ibadah. مَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونِ. Mankind and jinns except for ibadah. Now, the one that is governor must pray, minister must pray, president must pray, cleaner must pray, security must pray, messenger must pray. All of us we came through the same process. When we got to dunya, because of disparity in our destiny, some are up, some are bottom, some are below. With all this, it doesn't concern Allah. The first thing is ibadah. The first thing is ibadah. That is why, even if somebody is doing mawla, following a politician, you are carrying the briefcase, you are the TA, SA, you can only assist him in the matter of office. You cannot assist him in the matter of ibadah. You cannot pray on his behalf. And as a DG and a meeting, they talk. Don't they become drinking? I've prayed my own soul. Let me pray soul for DG. You are wasting your time. Because your portion, space in the courtroom is there. That of DG is there. You may die here, DG may die in Toronto. So, who will now rescue who? We have all gone to this dunya to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the first. Then, that ibadah, the scholars of Tafsir said, if you look at all the processes, formation of human beings, then we know that dunya is not Darul Khuluj. It is Darul Amal. What is Darul Amal? Where we need to work. Part of work is what we are doing now. To fast is not easy. One man was telling me, to Gaskia, as in say uncle. We know now. But it is true. All of us are here now, out of Ati'ullah wa Ati'ur Rasul. That's what will form the kind of Al-Jannah we need. Allah can't of us Al-Jannah to us. But for those who refuse to pray, there's nothing for them but Adab al-Alima. Now, ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ لَمَيِّتُونَ. All of you came through the same process. When you get to dunya, disparity of your destiny make you to live differently, then you can also die. You must die, but it will be differently also. So, they will sleep and say they didn't wake up again. Allah Akbar. After Jum'ah today, one of our imams was telling us we were in the office there, and somebody died. No, not now, but you recall what happened. As a medical doctor in one FMC, he went around in the morning to see the patient. Okay, apply this for this, apply this, all the nurses following him in and out. He finished everything. He went back to his office. He sat down, he felt something like strange. He came out to sit down under a tree just to rest, and he slumped and died. You can see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He finished, roads, rounds. and the nurses and other doctors followed him. He was not hospitalized. He came out after everything. He prescribed drugs for those who were not feeling fine. For him that was feeling fine, after the time had come, he went to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. تنوعت الأسباب والموت واحد. Death is death, but we will go through different channels. May Allah grant all of us the easiest way of passing by from this dunya to Akhirah. What's the easiest way? One of the easiest ways to be in the state of sujood. You are doing Subhan Rabbi al-A'la, Subhan Rabbi al-A'la. They sat down to do the higher, they tapped the person is gone. This is one of the best ones. Another one, somebody slept and woke up, then and they didn't wake up again. But he slept, he had dropped all his salawat. Not the one that went to drink something. Drank something, they will resurrect him with that thing, he drank. He will carry it for the day of Qiyamah. Just like the one that killed somebody. That thing he used, he will carry it for the day of Qiyamah. The one that assassinated or to commit suicide, that thing he used to kill himself, he will carry it for the day of Qiyamah. Likewise, those who are doing labbaik Allahumma labbaik and they die there, you also wake up on the day of Qiyamah saying labbaik Allahumma labbaik. The one that is reading Quran and he died there, he will wake up reading this last verse he read in dunya before he passed out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu Akbar. In all these processes, the inevitability of death is enough al-maut kafan moral. That all these one day, all of us will not be here. Just count from today to 100 years to come. Only Allah knows. But majority of us will have gone. Now, what are we going to see in the couple? What are we preparing against our Qiyamah? The scholar said, Allah made this for human beings to know that he is worthless. If he refuses to pray, he is worthless. Nobody can have any act of arrogance against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the same process. Kings, emirs, everybody. Now, when you look down inwardly that you are from this process, the first thing, the one that suffered most on your way to this dunya are our mothers. That is what Prophet made mention 3 times. When the Sahaba came to him and asked him, Man abaru Allahu Akbar kabira, who from among human beings I should be good to, I should do goodness to. Prophet said, your mother 3 times. Because they follow, they are the ones who had worst of our experience through our process. From pregnancy, first month, 1 and another 1, second month, 1 and another 1, formation, 3rd month, 4th month, some they are hospitalized until they deliver. Some after delivery, they will still on bed rest. Some after that, still somebody on bed rest, the husband must still go to work. She will still breastfeed. The baby will defecate, she will still clean him or her up. She will still cook. All this coming together, that is why Ummuka. Prophet repeated 3 times before mentioning that. Now, you need al-Jannah in Akhirah. You have to work in dunya. Part of your works in dunya to hand you al-Jannah is to be good and nice to your parents. Mother, more especially. Father, especially. Why? 2 of them. What was our book? Allah ta'budu yes man to them. No single human being should be on top of his own game and ridicule his parents. Be he whoever, a governor, a minister, a president, everybody, we are children in front of our parents. Either one of them or 2 of them are alive and Allah has raised your bar, Allah has raised your status. Let it be seen in them, the same Allah, the wealth of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in you. Let them feel the impact. Allahu Akbar kabira. And if you do that, Allah SWT says, that and how man. Don't despair be soft-spoken anytime you are talking to your parents. Not the way you are commanding your subordinates. Why can't you do this? Mama, why take it? Subhanallah. Because your friends are coming for meeting. You want to help with pocket. You carry it with dignity. Mama, we know how to do this. Soft spoken to your parents. Let them look at you and say, and when you come back from home because siren in front, siren at the back, you say, Gaskiya Jana, Wallahi, Gaskiya, some unity, they with your mother. Astaghfirullah alazim. How you say, Mama Gaskiya, na ce mutum za ki zo ki kira ni. If you have jets, private jet, the first person to ride it should be your mother if she's alive. Private jet. You say, Mama, go and bring her to bring. Nobody except that she wants goodness. And so mother brother is said, I'm not here, you are done with me. Wallahi, angels are writing baraka for you. No, she will not go snappy the hour. Kuma already catches out the zoo. Mosquito is disturbing me. Mama says, you have until 31st of December. 31st of December comes, wallahi, we have one meeting. I cannot come, Mama. But when the mom later dies, you go. No. Do your best as long as they are alive. For the men, do your best as long as they are alive. Because one day you wake up to see them, you will never see them again. It is then you know their importance. For those who don't have their own now, you know. Wallahi now. Somebody was telling us about last month, he lost a mother. Said, he was there doing Umrah. His mind, everything was home. Allahu Akbar. He now went to do another Umrah for the mother. Allahu Akbar the mirror. He came back, the mother later died, but he had been able to discharge his own duty. May Allah put things there for all of us. No support for the Quran can help us if our parents are not happy with us. And if there should be anything at all that for which they are not happy, let that thing be crossing the line, red line between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَإِنْ جَاهَدَاكَ عَلَىٰ أَنْ تُشْرِكَ بِمَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٌ فَلَا تُطِعْهُمَا وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. Not until when your father and your mother said, Gaskiya, don't go to Masallaci again. Or they ask you to bring one to go and build church. Or any other things that is on head-on collision with Tawheed, then you part your way. Allah says, that does not warrant you to even shout on top of your voice. It is Mama Abba. When you push me there, don't tell your mommy and you stretch your hand like that. No? Even she's talking of food, sit down. Look at Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ya Abati, you mata'abudu ma la yasma. What are you listening? What are you doing now? Ya Abati, إنك قد جاءني من العلم ما لم يأتي فاتبعني أهلك صراطا سويا. Ya Abati, la ta'budu shaytan. He didn't say, Baba, not until when Ibrahim alayhi salam says, I will stone you to death. What did he say? Qala salamun alayhi. Qala salamun alayhi. Despite the fact that the father was declaring war against his own son, but he said salamun alayhi. He didn't say, oh, now the battle of war, the line of the battle now has been drawn. No. Be humble, be nice, be generous, be dutiful to them. Inshallah, your children will do more than that. Allah will be easier for all of us. Lastly, Allah says, ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ After death, there's still another journey. Allahu Akbar. Some, they refuse to pray. They say, after death, back home, we'll eat this dunya, we'll do everything. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Because they have not seen anybody who has died and come back to tell them the travail and agony inside the bubble. And then they've not seen somebody to come back to tell them that, hi, Al-Jannah, we have been getting the bliss of Al-Jannah, we have been having the light upon life. Nobody has told them. For that reason, some will say, they will cheat me, do anything that will happen should happen. That is why the ritualists. Some will say anything, just get money first, and then you start going to Hajj and go and circumvent the house of Allah. No. ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ يوم القيامة تبعثون. Allah says, short bank on the day of Qiyamah, we will resurrect all of you. For what? For Hisab. You can see now, Allah describes for us the nitty-gritty of our formation, right from Alamu La Shay, up to Alamu Al-Arham, up to Alamu Al-Barzakh, up to Alamu Al-Akhirah. Allahu Akbar. From nowhere to somewhere in dunya, from somewhere to somewhere in Kabul, from somewhere now in Kabul to another Jamul Akbar, the last gathering of the day of Qiyamah. What is the last gathering? Where nobody will be missing in action. As-Sabiqun al-Awwalun, al-Akhirun, those who came from Adam up to the last person, breath on earth, will all come and stand before Allah for resurrection, for Ibadah, for what to call Hisab. And that day, Allah says, when He wants your money, then He noticed. That day, Allah will not cheat anybody. It is what you are able to push for that you are coming to live before you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. From the beginning to the end, is telling human beings to be dutiful to Allah, to be humble to Allah, to know the purpose for which Allah created them in dunya, and to know that dunya is not the end of the journey, al-qabr, sundukul amal, and to know that on the day of Qiyamah, whatsoever act of ibadah we did on earth, Allah will bring them forth and reward us. Whatsoever otherwise, Allah will bring them forth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count all of us as among the Salimun, Al-Qalimun, those who be in Al-Jannah for Firdaus. Subhanakallah wa hamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun ala al-mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. If there is any question you think, know you are promised, inshallah, 5 to 6, will not delay anybody, inshallah. Later on, we'll be giving women papers there when they don't have opportunity to talk to us. Inshallah, I'll use this opportunity to also announce that tomorrow, inshallah, our lecture it starts 10 to 12, inshallah, tomorrow. The public lectures, the women will be there and we'll be streaming all the programs going on in the masjid for them through TV there, screen there, while we are here as men. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count that also as channel that will make all of us to be in Al-Jannah for those. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun ala al-mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.